Okay, what Tom was referring to is a science fiction story that I've been writing. It's part of an overall saga I call The Factory, which basically takes place in a world of biological replacement parts sometime in the near future.
Sounds like a band name.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But anyway, I also have been writing shorts that have been occurring in this particular universe, and this is one of them. I call this Trans, and here is episode 2. So, right now, return with me to a place sometime in the near future. In our last installment, we were introduced to a transgender named Fran Jensen, who has underwent a revolutionary procedure which has literally transformed her physically, biologically, and genetically into a female. And as the camera fades in, interior Fran's hospital room in the morning. Fran, formerly known as Frankie, reads a fashion magazine. A fancy outfit catches her eye. She smiles. Like. Fran barely notices the footsteps against the floor tiles. The camera pans right, and coming into frame is an attractive African-American woman in her 40s. She is Dr. Angela Dumaine. She carries her file in a left hand marked Fran Jensen, F. Good morning, Miss Jensen. How are you today? Good, thanks, Doctor. Nothing personal, but I'm fine. I don't need to talk to someone. I understand, but before you're going to be released tomorrow, I do need to give you an evaluation. You've gone through a very traumatic experience, and I wanted to remind you that help is available if you change your mind. Thanks, but I'm not going back. First thing I'm doing when I get out of here is going shopping, and I am never wearing pants again. I said that too. Fran stares at Dr. Dumaine curiously for a moment. You? You're a trans? I don't like that term, Miss Jensen. I'm sorry, but I don't know how to describe people like me. I think that's part of the problem, Miss Jensen. I don't understand. You know, I was like you. 5 years ago, I had the transplant. Had my brain put into this body. For the first few days, I was euphoric. I finally felt that I was who I was supposed to be. About a month later, reality set in, starting with menstrual cramps. Then came depression and doubts about my decision. Men treating me like a piece of meat and not as a person. Top it off with a chocolate binge-induced migraine. Well, I won't have that problem. I don't like chocolate. Neither did I. But when your hormones are screwed up, well, you'll see for yourself, Matt. The point is, Miss Jensen, Fran, that being a woman isn't all it's cracked up to be. Whether you're born one or transformed into one as we've been. You've given up a lot. Judgment on your merits, for one thing, and not how you look. And I've gained a lot, too. For the first time in my life, I feel free. Dr. Dumaine stares at Fran thoughtfully. Do you regret your decision, Dr. Dumaine? No, but it was difficult at times. Ultimately, I made peace with it. I feel complete now. My body and my mind are finally in sync. I had to learn, though, that there was more to being female than what you see in these fashion magazines. We have so many expectations put on us, and some of them, quite frankly, really suck. You're going to have to get used to them, Fran. The good and not so good of your new body. So you're here to teach me how to be a woman? No, there's no manual, only expectations. I can, however, help you to feel more comfortable in your own skin, if you let me. Dr. Dumaine hands Fran a business card. Cut in a close-up of the card. On the card is printed, Dr. Angela Dumaine, Gender Transformation Counselor. Fran puts the card on the table. I told you I'm happy with my decision. All right. Cut to a few minutes later, exterior Fran's room. Dr. Corbin waits for Dr. Dumaine in the hall. How is she, Angela? Oh, she'll be back, Daniel. I'm counting on it. Cut to black, end of episode 2. Thank you very much. Another edition of Trans in a couple of weeks.
That's Fusari, everybody. So we got that going for us. Tom Keller, you're up next. Where's my guitar? It's tuned to what? Oh, just the open. Okay.